Hi everybody. Today we're going to do an unboxing of this Hart mechanic tool set, a 300 piece. I got this guy during the Cyber Monday for almost $98 plus taxes. So it could be a little over 100 and maybe 110 somewhere around there, which ain't bad in my opinion. This is a 300 piece, as I mentioned, with a limited lifetime warranty, an 85 extra pieces. 20% more efficient, 90 tooth ratchets with a 4% arc swing, 6-point and 12 points sockets, strong metal latches, and large size markings with combination wrenches. Okay. They also have Phillips, flatheads, squares, you know, all these bits and stuff. Like I'll show you here. They do show some things, but you know, there we are. We got the quarter, the 3/8, and the 1/2 inch, you know, ratchets. For $300, that ain't bad in my opinion. Or $300, you know, for almost $100, and it's over a $600 value, which kind of surprised me, honestly. I do have another set, but that's a 270 piece. They don't sell those anymore. This is their 300, so you know there might be some differences. I'll show the differences. You know, I don't mind. This is more like a holiday gift, you know, Christmas. So like up here in the top it says to and from. So basically they're just probably gonna sell during this time. I don't know if they're gonna sell any more later down the road. It'd be kind of cool. But it's kind of almost the same box as the last one. As you can see, we got a big handle right here, so you can carry it anywhere. It does have these little, you know, places to hold it with both your hands, here or here, you know, mostly here. You can carry that, put it on your pickup or back to where it was sitting. It has it on both sides, you know. Just so you know, here we are. And well, when I got this, I didn't realize it was ripped until by the time I was checking out. So in case you do find it ripped, which kind of was weird for me that it came out ripped, you could scan this right here, this top right here. Just scan this code right here, and you'll find that should work. In case you know this is ripped for some weird reason. It's not under anything, but as I mentioned, you know, it's a nice little ratchet, it looks like. I'll show you here in a bit the 270 piece I own. It also comes with standard and millimetric, or metric as well. It comes with a 90 tooth ratcheting for more speed and access in tighter areas. Full chrome finish for rust resistance. Okie dokie. My other ones haven't formed rust. My Quinn has a little bit, which is not good. Quick release for superior socket hold with easy release. Reverse switch lever for easy one-handed use. Durable case with metal latches and barrel hinges, which, you know, I was showing that. Durable case with, oh wait, we already read that, sorry. Storage compartments to keep track of loose fasteners and extra components. And then it tells you what is included and everything, which if you want, I'll leave it right here so y'all can see. You can pause the video if you want. I'm gonna move it a little bit so just in case people want to see it all. You know, the combo wrenches is a little disappointing. They only go from 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, and a half, with an 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 millimeter. That kind of stinks. I'll get a little, you know, a little worried about that, but yeah, we're gonna get opening this guy. Looks like you might need something to cut it, like some scissors or something to cut the zip ties. Maybe last time I slipped them off, but let's give it a try. So give me a couple minutes and let me get the cardboard box off real quick. Just so you know, you don't have to rip it up. You could if you want to. It's up to you. All you gotta do is just do this and then just slide it out. You know, if you don't want to rip it, if you want to go through it before you give it to your you know, whoever you're gonna give it to, your husband or whoever you're gonna hand it to. Only one zip tie. That's weird. But you can slide these off. I've done it once with the other one. They just slide off. You know. ratchet if it's possible, which should be done before. If not, you know, we got option 2, which is just a pair of scissors. But, you know, if you want to be a little, like, what if it ain't perfect? You know, what if it, some weird reason, ain't complete? I've been hearing a lot of people on the internet say that, but it could be because, you know, they're being shipped. So I'm going to cut this off. So give me a couple seconds and cut that off. And now that I got that zip tie, you know, off, cut that sucker off. Let's look at what kind of tools we got here. So you can see here, we got the Hart, obviously, with the latches, still showing the Hart, and 2 drawers. And as I mentioned, it's a good set if, you know, maybe you got somebody who loves fixing their cars, or maybe somebody wants to buy it to have it in the garage to maybe do an oil change, change an alternator or something on their car, battery. It's in a bad set, and for $100, it wasn't bad. I also don't know how it is since this is the next day after Cyber Monday. So it could still be happening, but I don't know if it's still going to be going for like $100 or not. And right off the bat, we got 2 sockets down here and a loose socket. Okay, so that's 14, which goes on 14. Look, they have a little war on them. Like, been showing signs. Looks like they do skip sizes. And yeah, the phone got destroyed. That sucks. And they're all over the place. That's not good. Okay, so let me see if I can find where they belong. I hope I'm not missing pieces. That's why I was saying that check before you do anything. This could be the one that goes to the 1/4. I'm guessing that's where it goes. And then 3/16, and I'm guessing you're the 1/4. Yeah, 1/4. So yeah, they were kind of loose. But there we are. I do see all the sockets here. If you want, we'll do the top part first, and then we'll go from there onwards to the bottom. So we got a 1/2 inch. I'm pretty sure these are 1/2 inches, right? Yeah. No, these are 3/8. So it looks like the top row are 3/8. Yeah, they look like they're 3/8 to me. They look 3/8 to me. Here on the top section, yeah, they're all 3/8. So it looks like they're all 3/8. Let's see down here. I don't know if they're 1/2 inch or, yeah, they're a 1/4. But here we got, so as I was mentioning, we got a 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 18, 17, 15, 14, and a 13. And these are all, look like they're all 3/8. Yes, they're all 3/8. And down here on this other section, as you can see, this section right here, these should be like a 1/4 drives. Yes. They don't, you know, do it kind of too well, but here we got a 1/2, 7/16, 3/8, 11, 32, 5/16, 3/32s, a 1/4, 7/32s, and 3/16s. And those are kind of nice, actually. Those are, you know, little small little, you know, sockets. You know, you need little tiny bolts. Usually you don't come across those, but it's good to have. Yeah, these are still 1/4. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Looks like they have not skipped sides for those little guys. That's good. A bunch of little 1/4s down there. And then here we got the little sockets, you know. We got a 7/8. These must be the 1/2 inch. Look like they're 1/2 inches. We got 7/8, 13/16, 3/4, 11/16, 5/8, 9/16, a 1/2, 7/16, 3/8, 11/32, 5/16, a 1/4. Looks like these are 3/8 right here on this row, because we're actually a 3/8. My bad. These look like they're 3/8. So I'm getting, yeah, these down here are the half, you know, 1/2 an inch. So these are 3/8. Sorry about that. We got a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10, 11, a 12, a 13, a 14, a 15, a 16. And over here on the 1/2 inch ones, and these look like they're 12 tooth. 12 point for the first 3 and then 6 for the rest. So the 13/16s, the 7/8, and the 15/16 are 12 tooth. And the ones we here are 6. So we got 22, a 21, a 20, a 19, an 18, and a 20, 21, 20, 20, 22, 21, sorry. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, and 17. Looks like I can't count backwards today. Those are all, 6 point. So here we got the bottom part. We got an inch. That's good. We got an inch socket here, 12 point. Looks like these 5 right here are 12 point. We got an inch, 21, a 20, a 19, and an 18. Okay. We also get a T8, T10, T15, T20, T25, T27. That's what we get for the 1/4 little guys down here. And these are all, these are quarters, these guys, and these are just the little guys, which, we do need some of those T's sometimes. You never know. We got a 7, a 6, a 5.5, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 5 and 32, 3/16, 7/32, 1/4, 5/16. We got a 3/8, so a 1/4 little adapter, and we got a 1/4. So if you need a bit or something, it could go on your ratchet or whatever you need it on. That ain't bad. Pretty good. And that's the top part with a little tiny little guy holding the lid. I think the other one had 2. I think what happened here is they forgot to add 1 more. I think. We'll check on the other one. Maybe there is, maybe something messed up here. But there we are. Alright, so we got that top part done. Trying to get the bottom, which these latches are sometimes a little tough. Maybe after you use them a couple times. But they are hard. So I usually don't use the one that I own that much. I only use it for my house. So, anything furniture. Man, those are tough. Let me get a flathead screwdriver real quick. It's usually... There we go. Alright, so let's go with the first drawer. Let's pull it out. You can pull it out completely. But we're going to look at the first drawer. Okay, so here we are with the first drawer. Looks like we get easily. You get a little socket for our spark plugs. That's good. A 5/8. That's the only one we get. Which wish it would have added 1 more. It would have been useful. Let's see. We also get the 1/2 inch ratchet, 3/8, and the 1/4 ratchet. They're 92, all of them. And here it is. I use them and they feel comfortable to me. So, that ain't bad. We got a 1/2 inch, extension with a 3 inches, a 3/8, 3 inches, and a 3/8 by 6 inches. And they're not wobble, and this guy's on the loose. There we go. Back to where he belongs. So, we don't get, looks like we don't get an extension for the 1/4. That stinks. It could have had at least a small one. We also get a little, a screwdriver, and you can put these little guys on here if you feel like it, if you need to. It's magnetic. That's pretty good. And they are oily, so just giving a heads up, they are oily. You also got this little part here. You can put this on a drill or on this guy too. You can put a 3/8 little guy on this. Which ain't bad enough to have for a home. But I kind of want it for this little mechanic set. Ain't bad, I do have the Quinn, but I kind of want to have another one just in case. I do have a Craftsman, which I can show y'all. It's been pretty beat up. It's been through a lot. But I want to show you this. Here we got here we got a 12, an 11, a 10, a 9, an 8, a 7, a 6, a 5.5, a 5, a 4, 5/32, a 1/4. What is this? 3/16, a 7/32, 9/32, 5/16, 11/32, 3/8, 7/16. We get a 1/2 inch. We get a 5/32, a 3/16, 7/32, a quarter, and then they start doing right here in the corner. Kind of weird, but okay. We got 9/32, 5/16, 11/32, a 3/8, 7/16. They all look like they're all for a quarter. We got a 1/2 inch, 9/16, a 15, a 14, a 13, a 12, 11, a 10, a 9, an 8, a 7, a 6, a 5.5, a 5, and a 4.5, and a 4. Hey, that's pretty bad. Usually, I don't see anyone that comes with a 4.5 or 5.5 socket set. Usually, I don't see that. I don't know if the other one has it, which I'll be showing you here at the end. But usually, I don't see that. But that's a good little set of trays. You could just pull this out, but, you know, we are missing a few more things here, in my opinion. And now, here we are. Here we got, I think we are missing something. Oh, no, never mind. It's down here. Good thing I caught that. You should really check on, you know, these before giving them, in my opinion. But, man, this feels like a little, it wasn't made well. I mean, there's a little bump here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you can see, like, the machine didn't do too well of a job. You got a 1/2 right there, or a quarter, I mean. That's all we get? Did we get more than that? Let me check on that real quick. Pretty sure we get more, but I could be wrong. Unless, oh, they're both on the same side. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty nice. They have it all in one. So here we got Allen keys. We got, what sizes we got here? We got a quarter. Yeah, actually, yeah. A 7/32, 3/16, a 5/32, 9/64, 1/8, 7/64, 3/32, a 5/64, and a 0.05. Really small little guy. And on the back, they have the metric ones. 1.3, 1.5, 2, 2.53, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, and an 8. Those are the longer ones. Do have the shorter ones here. Let's start from the front. You know, it does say Hart. We got a 1/4, 7/32, 3/16, 5/32, a 9/64, 1/8, 7/64, a 3/32, a 5/64, and a 0.05. And on the back, we got a 1.3, 1.5. It's basically the same, just a smaller version. 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, and an 8. Okay. And down here looks like they have a tray for the 300 piece, so I think they may want to make sure, you know. But here's what stinks. Little wrench sets. I mean, they could have at least tried to make it to 7/8. I mean, we only got a 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, and a 1/2. Okay, that's a problem for me. If you want to buy the set, you know, and do oil changes, because I love using wrenches more than ratchets. I mean, some people have ratchets, but I like wrenches more. I get to see the, you know, the wrench holding onto the bolt, you know, I don't have to strip it. That's what kind of stinks. I wish they would add just a few more, you know, up to 5/8. You know, that would have been great. I wouldn't say nothing, you know, up to, I think 15 would have been fine, or more. But they never do that for the sets. I don't know why. They should have done it, in my opinion. They should have done it. I mean, they could have made it a 320 piece. They could have just added a few more, I don't know, some more tools. Here in a minute, I'm going to count it off camera and see if it's really 300 tool sets. 300, you know. But, you know, we also got here the metric. We got a 12, or we got an 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. As I mentioned, that stinks. I wish they would have added more, you know, because I think my Craftsman goes up to like a 5/8, and that is a perfect good set. And I've done oil changes with that guy before I finally got my Quinn set, and it was a good tool set. I still have it. It's just I don't have it on me all the time. Usually it's my pickup, because you never know, it could be working someplace. A machine breaks, I got my ratchet set, or my truck, like, hey, you know, the battery died. I got the ratchet set to swap out a battery. It's a good set to have, just keep in mind that you might need to buy more wrenches, by the way. We do get some, Phillips, all this. I mean, I don't know if they have. Yes, they do. As I will be pulling them out, I'll let y'all see them. So, a T40, that's a pretty good size for, but I'm going to let y'all look. They don't usually have them labeled on the back. Did they give me duplicates? Yeah, they gave me 2 duplicates. Okay. Is that a mistake? I think that was a mistake. They just give duplicates. Look at this. Yeah, they're just giving duplicates. Why? Here, there's another duplicate set. Another one. I think they just to get close to the 300 piece so people can buy them. It's like, hey, yeah, let's duplicate them. See if we got another one. I don't know if it's duplicated. It's not. It kind of surprised me there. Why duplicates? Maybe this one. I don't know if this came out weird or that's how they are. I haven't seen nobody release a video of this here recently. Yeah, fine, you got duplicates, but they're like right next to each other like that. It's not like, hey, yeah, we only came up to 270 or something. I know it's 275 or something. Hey, just had a couple more bits. We'll call it 300. That's what they probably did. You ain't smart. And you do get an extra little storage place. That's a perfect spot to put in your 10 millimeters if you lose them, I've not lost one, but it will probably happen one day, or something else, just put that 10 millimeter in there, put a piece of tape or something. I don't know, find something to keep the little guys in there. Because, they run away. Alright, so that kind of is odd that it just gives you like, hey, yeah, we're going to give you some bits, some extra, so you call it good for the day. Which is kind of weird to me. There's been nothing else missing. But yeah. It's just weird. I'm going to count these and see if it is 300 pieces. So give me a couple seconds and I'll be back. Okay, I did finish counting it up and it did came out to be a total of 300 pieces. It's just a shame that they did that, It's just a shame. They are like, hey, yeah, instead, they could have at least sacrificed 1 or 2 of these, at least one of them, because they gave us 11 of these. They could have sacrificed one of them, in my opinion, and gave us a bit more wrenches. But all they did is like, hey, yeah, we'll call it, just, do this. We'll call it done. That's what they did. They, they didn't even try. I mean, that stinks. I mean, they tried. I see some homeowners using it to do alternators, maybe their oil change, maybe changing their air filter, but I don't see nothing like, don't expect the set to be like, oh, I'm going to change it. You can do it, but you might need to buy more tools. But like, I'm going to change the transmission on my 2002 F-150 or something, or I don't know, maybe an older vehicle. It's just, it stinks. They could have added more wrenches, in my opinion. You have to buy, if you want to have a good set, this is a good set to go with. But, go with the extra, go with a few more, get a set of wrenches, which in total should be like $70 for a pair of wrenches. $7 for wrenches, that's kind of, plus the set, we go looking around $200. I mean, yeah, you will get more wrenches. And these guys, if you're doing an oil change, you're going to struggle a bit more. I mean, not with ratchets, but when it comes to these, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Trust me, I've done it before. I have struggled on doing transmission, oil changes on some cars, and I do have a wrench set. This wrench set I've been using, so I don't have to pull out my my Craftsman or my Quinn that much. Just an oil change and just a ratchet. This is what I usually use to do the oil changes. These two, and they're long reach, so They don't sell these specific models. They still sell them, but they're not like this anymore. The packaging is different. But you need to buy a pack of wrenches. Which kind of stinks in my opinion. And this is the 300 piece. All they did was like, hey, yeah, 110,000 or 110 bits, just to like, hey, yeah. So if you take away the 300, you get 190. No, wait, 290. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. Sorry. My math is a bit off today. Let's see. 190 just in sockets, ratchets. That's just, that's not a good deal. You could have just, sacrificed one of these. Just give those a couple more wrenches. I mean, you could have at least made it to 5/8. I mean, I never seen one make it an inch. Not even my Quinn. It was like, I think a wrench away from an inch. And I'm like, they could have done it, I don't know if they look like that. I think they don't skip sizes, unless they do. But it does stink. Yeah, then the insert bits. This is where they start showing you. So when you're in the store, look at the back, which I was showing in the beginning, which I didn't notice. Here at the bit section, where is it? Where did I saw that bit? It was starting to say bit. Oh, here, down here. At the insert bits, it says 2F, Phillips head 0, Phillips head 1. They just like 2, 2, 2, 2. That's how they basically fills it up to 300 piece set. Like, hey, yeah, just add bits. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, it's a good set. I will admit, it's a good set for a homeowner, but, it's not worth it if it's just like, hey, yeah, just add more bits, make it 300. Yeah, I mean, the bits don't even, it's not going to be worth it. You know what? As I mentioned, it ain't bad for a homeowner, as I mentioned. But it's a disappointment that they just like, hey, yeah, add more bits. Call it even, or we call it 300 piece set. Didn't even try. At least could have added some more wrenches. I mean, that's the only thing I have to buy if I want to have this portable, just a wrench set. That's what it needs. But that's kind of sucked. Yeah, let's just add some bits. Call it even. There we go. I will be pulling out my other one real quick. I have a video of it, but I will be pulling it out. I will be poly. Just should have done that. Should have kept it open because, we could have done a comparison real quick. But give me a couple seconds. I'll pull in the other one. I'll put in my other one, and we'll compare them real quick. See what's different, but, we'll see. All right, give me a couple seconds. Okay, so now here we got the wrench set here. Or I got it from both. I got my 270 piece. I pulled out the tray that has the wrenches in, and they look almost exactly the same. Only the difference is, as I mentioned, the bits. You don't get the same bits. See? Here's the bits. Here's the other bits. Your extra storage. You get your hex keys. You still get the wrenches, and they're the same. They're the same wrenches. This stinks. As I mentioned, all they did was like, yeah, add more bits. This is a 270 piece. I don't think they don't sell this guy anymore. But here we got this set. Let me pull out the other one. I have used it, not a lot, but there's been some use. Looks like the exact same set here. All they did was like, hey, yeah, pull it out from this set. Exactly like the one. See what we got here. We got a 1/2 inch. We got a 1/2 inch. It ends with a 12. Comes back and it ends with a 12. All they did was just like, hey, yeah, slap it on there. And we'll call it even. 4, a 4, 5 and 32, and a 5 and a 32. It's the same set here on that tray. With the same ratchets and everything. You still get the the spark plugs. It's the same. Let's look at the top part. Which is a disappointing. All they did really was add bits. Wow, they really are. They don't care. They're just like, hey, yeah, I just added it. So, see, I did notice that there was something missing here. Here we got 2 straps. Which, let's see. Here we are. We got a 1/2 inch on this both. A 13 and a 13. So basically the head's the same. They didn't change nothing on the head either. Just copied and paste. And let's see on down here. All they did was copy and paste. Let's get me throw that away. Alright, so we got 7/8, 7/8, a 1/4, 1/4. They look exactly the same on the look. This is the 300 one. They didn't do nothing much. They just copied and paste from the 270 piece. I wonder how the 215 looks. I never bought it, never seen it. But man, that's a disappointment. Look at this. All they did was copy and paste it. All they did was add more bits. That's all they did was change one tray. Oh yeah, I add one for the 300 piece. You know, that sucks. I mean, it's the same. I think I got this from Black Friday for the same price. Man, that sucks. Now I'm gonna have to add stickers to know which is which. You know. But man, they look exactly the same. You know. Just to get a couple extra bits, that sucks. I might actually buy the 215 to see if they're the same. I don't mind having one more. As I mentioned, this is for my home right here. Fix up furniture and stuff. I could maybe put this one as the home and this one as, you know, mechanic. We'll see. But, you know, this is just a disappointment. You know, it's, I don't know why they didn't, you know, bother, you know. Like, hey, yeah, let's add a couple more inches. They could have done that, in my opinion. I mean, they both cost me like $100 each. A little over with tax, but, you know, they didn't even try. They always like, add some bits. They could have, right here, they could have actually added more wrenches instead of having to buy them separately. You know, I mean, it's a good set for a homeowner, but I would have liked where it's like, hey, yeah, let's do this. You know, let's add a couple wrenches, eliminate some of the bits, you know, just kill a set of them. You don't need that many flatheads, in my opinion. Usually Phillips is what we need more, in my opinion. But that's all they did. Like, hey, yeah, let's just kill that one off. You know, kill the idea of adding a couple more wrenches, you know. And then that's it, you know. Or they could have made it a 310. Just had a couple wrenches, as I mentioned. Just 10 more wrenches or a couple more sockets, or maybe a couple more extensions. They could have done something like that. You know, they could have added like maybe four of each size, you know, metric and standard wrenches, and then they could have added just two more, like a 1/4 extension with 3-inch. It could be with a 1/2 inch, 6 inch. They could have done that easily. I mean, and that extra space that it has in down here in the bottom, as they both do, they could have done that, well, with the 300 piece. So, in my opinion, a 300 piece ain't worth it much, in my opinion. I mean, this is a 270 piece. This is a 300 piece. I do not know about the 215, since this is kind of based off of the 215 with 85 more pieces included, which is just mostly bits, in my opinion. It's kind of a downfall. As I mentioned, they could have added more wrenches. That would have been much better. A couple more extensions for the sockets and the ratchets. You know, they could have done that. I mean, how bad could it have hurt? But they just like, no, let's add bits. It'll cost us less. You know, how much? Maybe a penny costs them just to make a couple bits. You know, that's just, I don't know why. In my opinion, they should have like, hey, yeah, let's add a couple more wrenches, a couple extensions. You know, just 10 more pieces, and eliminate one of the bits. You know, they could have done that, but instead they're like, hey, yeah, let's do this. That's kind of dumb. You know, what are you doing, Hart? Come on. That could have been your chance to make a comeback. I mean, yeah, you're doing some stuff is good for homeowners, but like as a professional mechanic, I don't see it. Somebody who repairs their own machines, like, you know, not all, like, I make out a living out of it. I would not recommend this that much. Because I'm pretty sure when you're going to face the warranty, it's going to be a pain in the butt just to do that. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. You know. I was expecting maybe it was going to be decent. Maybe something they changed. So, yeah, when you're going to buy this, look at the back of the box. Before you make the purchase, I just like, oh, 300 piece, you know. I'm one of those that sees it. You know, just look at what it includes. Read everything, you know. While your wife is getting the groceries from Walmart or whatever, or maybe whatever she's doing, you know. I don't know, maybe looking for a toy for your nephew or son or something. You could take some time while you were sitting there, you know. Read this, you know, or while she's grabbing the groceries, you could be reading this. Take a pic of it with your phone if you want to, you know, and zoom in and stuff and look at it. But man, that kind of sucks. All they did was that, and then it says do it with Hart. I mean, yeah, for homeowner wise, but not for, you know, that sucks. A 90 tooth ratchet, which I do have a video on the 270 piece if you want to watch that. You need that, but they could have added more combination wrenches, man. They could have done it. But yeah, I mean, if you're a homeowner, it's a good set for just homeowner use. If you don't have a set, right now I know they extended it for 8 more days, and they have a Quinn set if you're possible from Harbor Freight, a 300 and something. I forgot how many pieces it was again. If you use them, that's good. If you just gotta have them sitting there, it's gonna be a problem. It's a technician set, a master technician. It's a good set to go. But you do need like a tool cart or something with that. Just give it a heads up. These you don't. It comes with a box. You don't have to worry about that. But that's what stinks. They could have done that, as I mentioned. They could have added more wrenches. And somebody, like, say I bought this for my home. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do an oil change on a Ford Ranger. I mean, yeah, I can use the ratchet. But what if that's a person that does not like using ratchets, you know? And they like using wrenches for the oil change. Like, I'm one of those. I don't like using ratchets at all during my oil change. The only time I use it just to take an oil filter. That's it. Nothing else. But wrenches is what I like to do, because when you go under there, you can see when your wrench is holding on to the bolt. And, you know, you can see like, okay, got a good grip on it now, and I can pop it off. Well, ratchets, you know, when you put it onto the bolt, you can't even see it. You know, it doesn't show it. And what if the teeth don't grab onto it, you know? But, yeah. I mean, it's a good set for a homeowner, but kind of wouldn't recommend it for a professional technician or anything. It's a good set. I'll probably get somebody who just recently bought a house or likes fixing cars at their home, you know. If they got an old car, maybe like a little older than 10 years or maybe older, maybe 20 or older, and they like fixing their cars. Because I know there's some people who like having old cars and like fix them. Those are the good guys right there. Those are people who like having the old cars running. I mean, I've seen the newer ones. They're the pain in the butt. The brake system, it's all electronical. I'm like, well, what happened to the old classic way where you just pop a tire, you know, pop open the brake caliper, and then you just swap the brakes out, you know? But no, instead they have to make it, oh yeah, it's controlled by a computer, and then you have to do some weird stuff just to get passed by the computers. Then put new brakes, and you have to accept it, like, hey, yeah, you got new brakes. You know, it's just a pain in the butt, you know? I like fixing my own cars. I don't like letting nobody touch my car much. I mean, I do the oil changes. If it's a brand new car and they're covered warranty, and, you know, okay, but still, you know, I've kind of would be careful. You know, I have taken it pickup before to a dealer, and they gave it back to me with the seat kind of really beat up. I don't know, people were getting on and off, on and off. I'm like, it wasn't like that when we got it. You know, we left it, man, and they destroyed it. So that's why I don't like dealers that much. I like doing it myself. All right, well, this is a good set if you get it for $100, but it's a disappointment. It's like a 215 piece, and like, hey, yeah, let's just add add more bits to it, and that's it. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same way. All they changed was they have the top and the middle or the third, depending where your drawer is, the same, and then the bottom one, like, hey, it's just add more bits. That's it. Call it good. You know, that sucks. But yeah, I would not recommend it unless you're a homeowner, as I mentioned. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and sorry for, you know, yada yada. But, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good day. And one quick thing. I do apologize. Before we, you know, end the video completely. I'm pretty sure some people want to hear how the ratchets sound. So here we are. That's the quarter. 3/8. And 1/2 inch. All right. Alright, thanks for watching, and have a good day. And by the way, the spark plug socket is 3/8, so that's good.